Greetings and welcome. As the title of the project depicts, sustainable design of an amphibious house for the flood-prone areas of Pakistan, from ComSat's University Islamabad War Campus Civil Engineering Department, under the supervision of Dr. Tahir Mahmood, our group has proposed this design. Saving the Earth starts with you. As global warming has increased, the world is observing an increase in the frequency of floods throughout the globe. The cause of this increase in flood is believed to be temperature change, heavy rainfall, ocean waves coming on shore, storm surge, melting snow, ice, and glaciers. The efforts and methodology required for mitigating these effects are very expensive and require more than a decade to be effective. In a world facing the growing challenges of climate change and increased flooding, some regions bear the brunt more than others. Pakistan, a country prone to devastating floods, has witnessed the devastating consequences firsthand. Flood is an act of God. But flood losses are largely acts of man. Last year, the floods wreaked havoc, displacing thousands, damaging infrastructure, and disrupting lives. If somehow we do develop methodologies for mitigating the long-term causes of floods like the melting of glaciers, it would still be very costly, yet to wait for over a decade for them to effect. The foremost option available to mankind is the adoption of flood and to live with it by constructing water-adopted structures like Venice markets and houses in the Netherlands. But amidst these challenges, there's a beacon of hope, a solution that blends resilience, sustainability, and innovation, the amphibious house. Introducing the sustainable design of an amphibious house, a pioneering concept designed to rise above the floodwaters, providing safety, security, and a sustainable future for flood-prone areas. The concept and design of an amphibious house. Our design incorporates key elements to ensure both resilience and sustainability, but it's not just about withstanding floods. The amphibious house offers multiple benefits. It protects lives and property, reduces the economic burden of flood damages, and fosters community resilience. It's a shelter that adapts to the changing climate, keeping families safe and secure. The principle of buoyancy force and water displacement states that objects submerged in a fluid experience an upward force called buoyant force, equal to the weight of the fluid displaced, which helps the house to float in case of a flood. Our design incorporates the safety of the residents, which was the key objective of this proposal, while keeping in mind to maintain the steady rise of the house. The design and operation principle make sure that the house can function properly in the presence of water, even if required for months in stranded water. Yet in the absence of flood, the house behaves like a normal house. The images shown are from the construction phase depicting the floating of the model house. When being provided with pressurized air tanks at bottom, this small prototype represents the core concept of the proposed house, the design, a rigid base of aggregate, and the concept of floating. A large prototype is under construction, which will be displayed at the time of the job fair at the university, demonstrating the feasibility and effectiveness of the amphibious house concept.